guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to September favorites. This month flew by for me, but I knew it would because I had a ton of visitors this month. So the very end of August, my husband, my son, and I went out of town on a little like baby moon to Charleston. And then literally like 2 days after that, I had family come in town. They stayed for a couple weeks. And then the day after that, more family came in town, stayed for a couple of weeks. So it was just, and then my son's birthday, and I went to Arizona this month. Like it was a crazy month for me. Needless to say, I'm actually really excited for things to wind down a little bit. I'm 7 months pregnant now. Can you believe that? I'm in the 3rd trimester, you guys. It's wild. And so I'm at the point where I just want to like relax before baby gets here and the holidays. You know, it's a December baby, so we got all that going on at the same time. But like, I just need a month to like chill. So because it was such a busy month, I actually did not do any filming in the month of September. I didn't really have a chance to try out a ton of new makeup, but there is 6 things that I wanted to tell you guys about. And are they all new products? No, one of them is an oldie but a goodie. So let's start out with that one first. The oldie but the goodie, I could have sworn I talked to you about this in August favorites. I'm pretty sure I did, but I used it for the entire month of September as well. So we're gonna talk about it again. It's the KVD, which to be fair, at the time I purchased this was still Kat Von D. The KVD beauty line. This is her, Lock-It. I don't know if it's a female or male that runs the company anymore. It's their Lock-It Powder Foundation. I wear the color 135, which is a pretty good match for me. It is almost gone. I have hit major pan. There's just an outer ring left on here. It'll definitely be used up here pretty soon, but I'm a big powder foundation fan. This one I kind of rediscovered as I was decluttering my makeup collection, and I was like, ooh, I forgot about that. And then as I was using it, I remembered how much I loved it. It's very full coverage. It doesn't look super cakey. I spray it with makeup spray. I usually use the Charlotte Tilbury one on top of it, and I just feel like it looks so good. It wears a long time. I love it. Okay, everything else are either things I purchased at the very end of August or during the month of September, like early September. So we're gonna start out with the Urban Decay Naked 3 mini palette. I actually just recently posted a little review on this palette. I like it, you guys. It received so much heat and hate on the internet, specifically like the Trend Mood Instagram page. People were just throwing so much shade at this poor little palette, but I was really excited about it from the moment I saw it because I knew it was going to be colors that I would use and that I would love. And no shocker, I actually use this palette all the time. I used it, did I use it today? No, I used the other one I'm going to share with you today, but I use it all the time. It was perfect to travel with when we went to Charleston. It's just a nice little, it's a very sturdy, simple little box. It has a nice mirror on it. The colors are very wearable. They're perfect for fall or spring or winter. I mean, they're good for year round. I don't know, it's good for every day. If you're a 9 to 5, simple makeup wearing person, this is gonna be the perfect little mini palette for you. It really is. Okay, so the palette that I am wearing on my eyes today is the Natasha Denona Retro palette. This was released like mid-September, I believe. The moment I saw it, I knew I had to have it because it is my favorite color scheme. I mean, the pinks in the Urban Decay Naked 3, it's very similar. You got the pinks, the roses, the mauves. It's just completely the color story that I wear these colors all the time. It's no shocker that I would want this palette really bad. So this is actually the only palette I brought with me to my on my trip to Arizona. I almost said that wrong. And I used it all the time. I think it's so pretty, you guys. There's not too many glitters in this palette, which is good. There's like 2 topper coats. I'm wearing one of them all over my lid today. I think the blending shades are good. The crease shades are good. The deepening shades are good. Like, it's just a really good palette. And of course, it's that Natasha Denona formula that we all know and love that works so well. So that one was a winner in my book. I love the midi size because these ones are only, I say only, $65 as opposed to, I think our big ones are like $125, which is insane. I know, it's insane. Okay, let's talk about what's on my lips today. I can actually probably oh no, I got it on my teeth. Oh my God, now I got it on my nose. I was going in to sniff it and I got it on my nose. Of course, I'm a hot mess. What I was gonna say is I love the smell of MAC lipsticks. So this is a MAC lipstick. This is actually their new formula. It's like, oh, it's on the bottom. Luster Glass Lipstick. So it's like a new formula that they have. So they usually have like cream sheen, matte, satin, amplified, frost, whatever. So this is like a new formula, and it's definitely more of like a glossy, light wear. You're not gonna get a whole ton of pigment with these, but those are the kinds of lipsticks that I really, really go for these days. So I got the color, thanks, it's MAC, number 540, and it's just this really pretty, I mean, you can see it on my lips, but I'll swatch it for you. It's a nude, it's a pink nude. It is perfect. They also have the color Syrup, which is one of my favorite MAC lipsticks. I think the original Syrup is in the cream sheen formula, if I'm not mistaken. So they have the color Syrup that I really, really want, but every time I go to Ulta or a MAC counter, it's sold out. So I'm just waiting for that one to come back. But they have a lot of really wearable shades. All of them are pretty wearable because of the fact that it's that lightweight, it's not balmy, that's not the right word, kind of glossy, just very, very wearable. Also, the packaging is different from the other MAC lipsticks. The other MAC lipsticks have like a soft touch, like matte packaging. These have a shine to them, so you can easily find them in your collection, which is nice. Okay, the next thing I totally blame on you guys, completely blame it on you guys. So, gosh, a long time ago, probably like a month or so ago, I asked over on my Instagram what your all-time favorite blush is, brand and shade, and so many of you guys said this right here, which is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the color Paarty, P-A-A-A-R-T-Y. And I have been a longtime fan of these Tarte blushes. Exposed was like an all-time favorite color formula for me forever and ever and ever. So I'm no stranger to these Tarte blushes, but I had never heard of the shade Paarty before. And I'm pretty sure it debuted as like a Sephora birthday gift like 3 years ago. They gave out the little mini as like your birthday freebie, because I'm almost certain I've tried it before or seen it before or heard of it before, maybe, but like it didn't stick in my mind for some reason. So when you guys were like Paarty, I was like, what? And I went to Ulta to try to find it. Not available at Ulta. It's only available at Sephora. It's a Sephora exclusive product, and it is the most beautiful, this is what's on my cheeks today, by the way, the most beautiful matte, like peachy nude. I would venture to say that I like it a little bit more than Exposed. Exposed is more of like a plum mauve, whereas this is definitely more of like a pink nude. And when you look at it, you're like, I'll bet that wouldn't even show up on my cheeks, or that doesn't look like anything special. But it is just the most perfect shade for like everyday makeup wearing, which clearly is what I'm going for these days with the blush and the eyeshadow and the lipstick. It's just easy makeup, right? So if you're looking for a new blush, like a good everyday, and you're kind of in the fair, light, even medium skin tone range, I think you would really, really like Paarty. The formula is great too. You know, those 12-hour blushes, they last 12 hours. Okay, last thing I want to tell you guys about is this little palette here by Charlotte Tilbury. I picked this up in Charleston, so the very, very end of August. This is her Nudegasm face palette. It's part of her new like 90s collection that she had, where she re-released her Super Nudes palette and some eyeliners and a bunch of stuff. I was actually gonna buy a lot, and I ended up just buying the palette. I had to like reel it in a little bit there. So this is the face palette. This caught my eye. Here's what it looks like. It doesn't, I mean, it looks a lot like some of her other palettes, like her 4-pan face palettes. So this one has 2 bronzers in it. So this darker one, which could be used as a contour or bronzer if you're dark skin toned. And then this one right here, both of them are matte. It has 2 highlighters, but I think this one works really good as a blush for me because I have such fair skin. I've been using it as a blush. It's like a deep peach, and then this one right here is like a gold champagne. I was afraid it was gonna be too gold, but it's actually really, really pretty. So I have been using all of these colors in here. They all work really well. Before I picked up Paarty, I was using this blush right here, nonstop. The bronzers are good. You can mix them together, use them individually. They just, I don't know, I like it. A lot of people, again, were hating on this, I think, because if you're deep skinned, this won't work for you. It just won't. But, you know, it works well for my skin tone. I love Charlotte Tilbury. The formula is great. It gives you that glow without being like too glowy, and it's really good. Alright guys, well those are the makeup products that I loved in the month of September. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. I hope that you have an amazing month of October. I am back to filming and I'm back to the game, but again, remember, I'm taking it easy. I'm gonna relax this month. So, but yeah, I hope that you enjoyed watching and I will talk to you next time. Bye!